know what's going on where all of a sudden it crashed, and hopefully we're back.
One enemy remaining.
Looks like we're back. That's just weird. I don't know what that was about.
One enemy remaining.
A second announcement because it crashed. I don't know what happened. It's just being temperamental, I guess. I have no idea.
One enemy
I
remaining.
was having some internet problems about 15, 20 minutes ago, too, so maybe that's part of it. I don't know. And then Riot was being stubborn. It's just weird. That's all I can say is it's just weird. Just weird. That's all.
B. Reloading. One enemy remaining.
This is in ramen right now.
One more steel in sight. Reloading. 1 hour.
One enemy remaining.
Not much more than that. It's just weird. I don't understand
Ultimate is ready.
why it's being temperamental.
Spike is rotating.
One enemy remaining.
So in bad news, I've got man news. Just news all over the place, man. It's crazy. I've got news all over the place. So in bad news, ex-wife, whose week with baby it was up until today, this afternoon is when we were supposed to do the handoff. She tested positive for COVID. He is fine-ish right now, but he tested negative yesterday. He tested negative again this morning. I've been sick since Tuesday.
Player standing.
The last time I caught COVID, it literally almost killed me. And I'm not exaggerating. I know a lot of people say the word literally when they really don't know what that word means. Right? But it did literally almost kill me. I was in the hospital for a week. I was down for 3 weeks. Then I went to the hospital for a week. And then I was down another 3 weeks. And in that week in the hospital, the nurses, when I was getting discharged, the nurses said they didn't think I was going to walk out. They didn't think I was going to make it the way I was. Day 1, okay. Day 2 was the problem. So days 2 and 3 were huge problems.
You want more? Here's more.
They weren't sure. So when I say it, it literally almost killed me. I almost died the last time I got COVID. I'm not exaggerating like most people do. Oh, it literally almost killed me. I was laying in bed for 2 days. Shut up.
One enemy remaining.
So I've been sick. I think it's an ear infection. Honestly, I don't know because there's other stuff that's going on. But I'm nervous to have my son here who's been exposed to someone that's positive. But at the same time, he can't stay with mom because mom is sick. She is positive. It's just going to
One enemy
risk
remaining.
him more if he didn't catch it by some miracle. He's got compromised lungs and pulmonary system, so, you know, get him out. And also, it's just not fair to him. He's going to be bored out of his skull. Just not fair to him. So I picked him up early today.
One enemy remaining.
And, you know, he was okay until about 5, and then he was just out. Two on site.
Experiment complete. We're going out.
Should we rotate? Oh, God
One
dang it!
enemy remaining.
Rocking, I think. So all that's that update. And we've got some other updates. I'll share those through the through the day, through the evening.
Is ready.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, I'll just carry the game.
Welcome back. That's all right, Q. I was just giving an update on. I've got a lot of updates, and I'll get to them through the night. But the first one is about baby. Baby was exposed to COVID. Mom's got COVID, and so she's just down. She's like in bed, and it's boring for him. So I picked him up, but the problem is that, you know, he's been exposed, and I've been sick already for the past almost week, which means I'm compromised. But I'm also compromised because I had it, and I'm still dealing with the heart and lung damage. And more than that, the last time I got COVID, it literally nearly killed me. And I was just going on a little rant about how people say, literally, I literally almost died. Oh, you mean because you tripped and fell and scratched your hand? Yeah, shut up. You know, that kind of stuff. When I say I literally almost died from COVID, I was down for 3 weeks. I was in the hospital for a week, where the nurses said when I left, they didn't think I was going to make it. And then I was down another 3 weeks. I was down 7+ weeks. So I'm like really nervous, you know, and I really think my son's a carrier. I don't think he gets it. I think he just passes it through, honestly. So he and I are both compromised. He's been exposed because mom had it. I picked him up this morning because, well, it's just better, I think. But kind of nervous. So that's one of the updates too. That's one of the updates.
One enemy remaining.
Where is she? I wasn't there.
Exactly. And he just like ran kind of uncharacteristic for him when he's well. He ran out of energy about 5 o'clock today.
One enemy remaining.
No.
30 seconds left.
Checked originally, but they check it after you push it. Apparently they think you can get up.
Spike planted.
My ult ready.
So that's kind of that update. How are you doing though? That's true. That is true.
He's lit.
One enemy remaining. Last
Let's turn on the
attempted.
streamer mode there in Discord, so we don't hear all the beepings and things and stuff.
Last player standing.
Overall, good. That's good. That's good.
Went into secret though, like you jumped on the window. Right in that thing.
Phoenix killed.
Your CO hasn't fired you, dude. Okay, so we were talking about. I almost should put this on Just Chatting instead of Valor right now. So you and I were talking about past couple of times you've been here. Like one of the things that I've been sharing was my experience as an element leader in the Air Force in basic training, and I'll tell you, honestly, so right away, like day one, when she's dishing out the roles to everybody, I was in charge of the latrine cleaning crew, right? Our job was to make that bathroom spotless, and we did some things that caused a lot of fights, a lot like fist fights.
Enemy remaining.
So I had a few fist fights in the beginning, but we had a damn awesome bathroom. I'm just saying. But after just under a week, she moved me to element leader.
They're dropping.
And I at first I was like, oh yeah, this is nice. It's like a step up.
One enemy remaining.
Cover going out.
And then after like a couple of nights, after the first oh no, there were no bathroom, there were no privileges, my guy.
Sage.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, there was ulted.
Kibi said he'll be in stream tonight judging and stuff. That's all good, man. It's all good. We love that. So
She's here.
so anyway, after a couple of days, after the first inspection where people failed, but I had to answer, that's when I was like, oh, I don't like this. This is not cool. I don't want this. And you know, at those open moments where you feel like, yeah, I can say what I kind of think. You know, because my flight instructor, she would bring my TI, she would bring into her office the flight chief and then the 4 element leaders. And depending on what we were talking about, sometimes the house mouse. So we would be in there, we would talk about things. It's a little bit more frank of a discussion in there. For example, we had one guy that there was one weekend where everybody was allowed to go. Everybody that wanted to was allowed to go try out for Rangers.
Enemy remaining.
And my God, that was, dude, I turned that up.
There's one on the C door.
Private show up with the beret not shaped up and his, oh my God, dude, let me. Oh my gosh. So we had one guy who
No, go around through.
he
Never mind, he's out.
okay, so for the weekend you go for the tryout, and the very first step is you have to swim, I think it's a mile in a certain amount of time. And I'm terrified of the water. I'm terrified of the water, and I love going on cruises. Don't try to figure that one out. But Nightbot is an L, man. Actually, I forgot. I did increase the number of characters you could use in all caps, but I also changed it so that subs would be the exception to the rule. So kind of an L, but kind of, you know, subs can do it. But oh, but there is a thing for me to be able to show that. So let me send that in. I think that comes through now, right? So anyway, I'm a good swimmer. All right. Yeah, a mile's crazy. Was it a mile? Maybe it was a half mile. Regardless, I'm terrified of the water, love cruising, and I'm a great swimmer. And so I'm like, oh, I got this. And the next step after that was running. Oh man, I was a cross country runner in high school. That swim killed me. I died. I took off way too fast and I lost it. So that was my time. I was done. But you know what? It got me out of training for a day. By the way, in basic training, there's one of the times you will ever hate weekends for the pure existence of weekends.
I'm out.
Because it's still a training day, but it doesn't count.
That's Sage.
For example, I'm there for 30 training days, but weekends don't count. Oh, do we get to sit back and relax? Fuck no. But weekends don't count. So Friday, you have 18 days left. Monday, you still have 18 days left until the end of the day, right? Saturday and Sunday don't count. So anyway, you know, it's a way to get away is to go and do this, and you know, Saturday morning is free. And so I'm out. I go back to the dorm. Anyway, one guy made it, and then he became the biggest asshole.
I hear, but
And so during our leaders meeting, we were reporting back. He just is not a team player anymore. You know, he won't listen to what we're telling him for the sake of the flight. Nothing. He's not a team player. And my TI, boy, let me tell you. Okay, get ready, Q. I want to know what your reaction would be. All right. And Kibi, I know you're not in the military, but you know, again, what your reaction is going to be. Team bonding up for field day? Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go.
oh shit, I'm not.
All right. So the TI,
Oh my God.
right? She says to us, you know, when we have trouble sometimes, people end up covered with a blanket. And who knows who is making him feel what a team player needs to be like. Right? We knew exactly what she was talking about. Right? What is she talking about? Yeah, I see the O. What is she talking about? This is in the 90s, though, so it's not quite like as soft it is now. You can't even swear at them anymore for crying out loud. Okay, but what is she talking about?
Punch top.
Yeah, they're all on B.
It's a threat. Not quite. I mean, I know where you're getting at. What is she suggesting might need to happen to get this guy back in line?
Last player standing.
Oh. Ah.
Like before the 90s,
There are
this
3
easy.
immortals?
You
Oh
know,
my God.
if you ever watch A Few Good Men, Code Red, right? Generally, not waterboarding, but really what it was, a blanket party, right? Which I don't know if it still exists, but back then and before, blanket parties were very common. A blanket party. While he's sleeping, all of a sudden he wakes up to being covered by a blanket and then gets the shit kicked
Sorry,
out of him.
I thought I heard mid. Yep.
One Kevin Street. He's dead.
Now, she left for the night because she was a female TI. She was not allowed in our dorm between certain hours. And our brother flight's TI was also
Blinding.
a female, so she wasn't allowed in. So we usually had to get substitute TIs for the overnights. Anyway, she leaves, and we go back into the office. We get together in the office a couple hours after Reveille, after lights out, and we're like, what are we gonna do? Right? I mean,
We're getting ready.
she didn't order it for us, but she kind of opened the idea,
Spike down.
Spike.
and dude does need to get a lesson. He needs something knocked into his skull.
Seconds left.
What do we do? And so what we decided to do was 100%. You know, I'm very proud of what we did. Yeah, we were ready, and then we sat down, getting ready to do it, and we were also thinking about, you know, the 5 of us. We're gonna need to bring in a couple other people. We had one guy. His name was Tank. He would have kicked anyone. He would have wailed on anybody if you asked him. Right. So anyway, what we ended up doing was we decided we were gonna throw a blanket over him, and we were going to do it quickly and tie it down. Not tie it, but hold it under the bed so he was cocooned in it.
Enemy remaining.
One of us would jump on top of him like he was going to get pummeled, and then we would tell him, "You need to become a team player, otherwise this happens next time." And then we all left. That boy was the biggest team player as of next morning, man. He woke up and he was more of a team player than ever. Yeah, right? I know. He was seriously destroying the hierarchy, though. You know, because he was special. But after that, he was the best. He was one of the best at drill. He would follow orders. You know, somebody needed help, he was there to help. He helped us shine boots the rest of the time. Oh my God. So he did not get his blanket party, but he knew that he was on the verge, that he should have.
Fuck out of my face. Yep, planning A.
I mean, we're Air Force, so airmen. But yeah, right?
Stop.
Yeah. He turned that shit around. Now me on the other hand. Okay, let's get back to where this was all headed. I hated being an element leader. Hated it. Being in situations like that, or like we talked about before, some idiot doesn't know how to fucking fold his underwear. I'm the one that gets woken up and yelled at. I hated that. I was probably averaging 3 hours of sleep while I'm doing basic training. It's no wonder I passed out on the pad.
One enemy remaining.
Split my head open, by the way. Did not get it stitched, because if they would have stitched it, I would have got washed back. There was no way they were stitching that. No way. Did it stop bleeding? Yeah. Well, then I'm out of here.
Heaven.
It might split open. I'll take that chance. I'm not getting recycled. No way. So after about we're about a week away from graduation. I'm dying. I'm hating it. My TI pulls me out of drill. She's doing I think it was the blue line inspection. So we're all outside of the dorms. We're being drilled by some other TI, and she's going through our lockers taking notes, and then we were just gonna get called out later. Well, she sent a runner to get me, bring me in, and she's pointing out, look this, look that, look that, look that. She's like, I can run your ass right now. I want you to know I didn't put you here. This is what she told me. I didn't put you here because I hate you.
Oh, one push.
I put you here because I knew they would follow you. And there's all of these little ticky-tack threads that she's pointing out. She's like, I can find these anywhere. I can find them whenever I want. But I don't. You got these guys in line, so here's how I'm going to reward you. I'm going to make you not an element leader anymore for the rest of the time. So-and-so's going to take over. I'm like, that's amazing. I said, do I need to switch my locker? Because my locker and my bed had to be the first one in the line. She's like, nope. You keep your bed there. You earned it. Amazing. I said, well, when next time we fall out, I'm gonna, we have to, reposition, but I want to make sure I'm behind this guy. This guy needs me on the runs. I'm the one that keeps pushing him. I have to be behind him. It's like we're not changing any of the dress. You're still at the front of the line when we march.
B. Reloading. One enemy remaining.
That stuck with me. I don't know what lesson there was in that, but it stuck with me. I put you there because I knew they would follow you. I'm like some scrawny 6'1", 135-pound scrawny nothing. Right? Yeah. I mean, to this day, I stay away from leadership positions, but I'll take them. I'll take them, but
One enemy remaining.
yeah, that's my. I hated being in that position, Q. I hated it. I'm glad it works for you. I absolutely hated it.
One enemy
That's a good story. I got plenty of them. Dude, I can switch this to just talking, and then we just go through stories and stories and stories. I'm down with that. You know I'm always down to tell stories. You know?
One enemy remaining.
you just give me a question. You know I'm always down. I am always down to talk about stories and questions and things. Oh, did I not turn this on? I didn't turn this on. This is so stupid of me. Now I gotta go turn this thing on. God dang it. I usually turn this stuff on before, but I was having to fix internets. So hold on, we'll get this all sorted out. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on, baby, you got this. Come on, baby. Wait a minute, what's happening? What's happening? There we go. Usually I get that all sorted out before I turn on stream. I don't know why it didn't work this time. Yeah, like, no, I'll be honest, Q. You've been in some of these before where I'm done with stream. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm tired. I'm done. I'm falling asleep. And then we start talking, and we talk for like 2 hours after stream doing nothing. The feedback I get, people love that way more, and I'm okay with that. I like telling stories. I like offering guidance. I like sharing. Apparently, a lot of people do. When I was on the radio, when I had my talk show radio talk show, years ago, up in a different state a long time ago, and one of these microphones, like kind of like this one that I have, right in front of me. When I told stories, that was usually really well received. Although it was a talk radio show, and so when I would do topical things, that was also well received. Now I got a story though for you. Oh my god, because you know what, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I don't like dealing with assholes. So we're in the middle of an election season, and there's only so much news and politics that I could take, even when I was fully immersed in it. Even when I was fully immersed in politics and I was covering it, there's only so much I can take. And so sometimes we'd talk about movies or we'd talk about TV shows or sports. And I swear I had this, I think his name was Gary, and we'll just call him Gary now. I really don't remember. I think it was Gary. And Gary would call out and like, "Hey, Power." Okay, obviously Power was not my name on the air, but we're going with it. "Power, there's more important stuff to talk about than movies. This is a news talk radio, blah, blah, blah." Whatever, Gary. You know what? I got to talk about the things that I want to talk about right now. Everybody needs a break because there's more to life than news and politics, right? Whatever. So anyway, we go on, whatever. Yeah, exactly. I mean, okay, Q, I'm not getting topical here. I'm not getting into specifics, but your point is valid. There's only so much you can take about politics and politicians and news and the economy. And yeah, there's only so much, even when you're involved in it. Anyway. So the next week, because I had a weekly show. Next week, talk about news, this, candidate. And then one of the segments, we start talking about, I don't know what, let's call it sports. Because I think the Twins were doing pretty well at the time. I don't remember. So we talk about Twins, right? And sure enough, Gary from so-and-so, you're on. "Power, there's important stuff, and I said it last week. Blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, dude, I was ready for this. I was ready for this call. How was I ready? Let's back up a little bit. Let's back up and let me tell you what I did in the meantime. Ready? So after the first time he called, I got this idea. And between hours, during the news break, instead of running and getting food and doing this, I sat down and I looked up on the internet something, and I started writing out, because ADD, creative, when you go, I wrote down, I had the script of this thing that I wanted us to record immediately after. We had the script and put in notes of music here and sounds and this and this. And then I went back to my producer. I'm like, "We're going to stay late, and I need someone to do voices." "Okay, we got, so, and we put this all together. And after that show, the first time Gary called, we went into the studio. We went into the back studio, and we recorded this thing, this beautiful master. I still have this masterpiece. I have it on my drive right now. In fact, I'll tell you who I gave it to in a moment. All fully produced, voices, music, the whole thing. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's great. So the second time when Gary called, "Power, there's important stuff." "You're right, Gary. You're right. I'm sorry." I pretty much delivered it like this. And the producers knew. The moment I started doing this, they knew this was the time. The drop is coming. Here it goes. I'm like, "Gary, you're right. There is important stuff in this world. Last week I said there's more to life than just news. And so we made this just for you." And I pointed at the producer so that he could hit play. And all of a sudden, music comes on. Doo, doo, doo. And if you know the movie The Matrix, it's one of the songs from The Matrix, where there's like this nice little orchestral thing for about 3-4 measures. And then, boom, this techno groove comes in. Dun, 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 dun. And one of the voices goes, "I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam I am. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like green eggs and ham." Yeah, we did a fully produced version of Green Eggs and Ham. music and had like Beethoven music in it. There's a piece called the winter or the summer storm. Sounds just like, man, if you have not heard this piece by Beethoven, I want to say it's in the 6th Symphony, fourth movement. Sounds just like a thunderstorm. We had that for the rain part, and oh my god, it was, man, oh, Gary was mad. We got emails from Gary. But we got a lot of other emails. The weekend shows never got as much response about anything in the time I was there as they did that weekend. All but Gary and one other person loved it. They loved it. Which I then took to the station manager. There was a battle at the time. The station manager loved me, but the programming director over all of the stations hated me. Absolutely hated me. The station manager. Oh my god. So there was a consultant that would come in every 6 months or so, and he would listen to tapes from everybody on all the different stations, or at least the main people. And he listened to mine, and he listened to my tapes. They didn't give it to him the first time, so he came in after I was already on for a year, and by then the show had already become a solo show, so I got to do my own thing. My co-host, he and I were good friends, but he was a shit co-host. He didn't prepare, and then when he didn't prepare, he would look stupid when we were talking about different things on different topics. And then he's like, I want to know what we're talking. Here you go. I don't want to do all this prep. I'm like, geez. So we let him do his own show. And then he was just absolutely, it was terrible. And so he finally realized, I know what I'm doing. Even though we've never done it before, I'm good at this. And he just couldn't take it anymore. And so he backed out. It was a solo show. But then that's when this consultant heard my tapes. And he apparently took the program director aside during one of the debriefs, and he's like, this guy you got on the weekends is gold. You give him your time, you give him a slot in the weekdays, you pay him so he stays here, he will take you regional, if not national. This guy is golden. His takes on the news, the way he connects things, the way he talks, his ideas, the stuff he does on top of it, this is golden. That just pissed the program manager off. So the program director hated hearing that. And he also didn't like people telling him how to program. So this really ticked him off. The station manager, however, didn't hear this news. And so the consultant wanted to actually meet me and hang out with me. And so he asked the station manager to invite me to dinner, and the three of us went to dinner, and that's where he broke the news to the two of us. That's where the consultant told the two of us, this guy is the next Glenn Beck or better. And at the time, Glenn Beck was widely liked. He hadn't gone off the deep end yet. He's like very entertaining. He did the moron trivia. He did, the fake the dancing or the singing frog morning show and stuff. This is the guy. He's the next one. You gotta support this guy. Anyway, so that was the story. So when all those emails came in about the Dr. Seuss, it just kind of fanned the flames even more. Oh, this power guy, he's great. And the station or the program director is like, I don't know. So anyway, Dr. Seuss. Now, like I said, I still have it. Last year in pre-K, my kids' class, they were doing a phase of Dr. Seuss books, and I'm like, hey, I could come in and read anytime you want, if because I read these all the time to them. I've got the tongue twisters down, baby. And also here's an audio file for you that you can play. You have my permission to play it every year if you want. And she's like blown away by it. She said apparently the kids really loved it. So all of that to circle back to Q. I don't mind talking, and I know people have the things that they want to listen to or watch. In my mind, in my hope, is that I provide so much value. Okay, I'm not good at Valorant, but I'm entertaining, at least I think. Right? And when you guys are chatting away and gambling away and doing all that stuff, you guys are absolutely amazing at keeping a really good vibe, and I love that. Right? And so I think people that are even interested in other things tend to stick around here because of that. And people that like Valorant, if we're doing this just chatting stuff, which I still need to change it. I should change it. It's 35 minutes. We haven't played a single round of Valorant. I should probably change the category. But even when we're doing this, people tend to love it. You know? I'm the best at funny stuff. Wait, in game? I don't know how to take that now. I really don't. I just exist. Both? I mean... Oh, I wanted to see... Oh, she finished and quit? Okay, that's cool. So anyway, what else do we have going? What else do we need updates on? Kibi, I know you said you're doing Overwatch, but you're hanging out around here. What else? How can we help you out tonight? You know, I'll tell this story, but I'm probably going to end up having to tell it again next time I'm talking with Mad Dog. But one of the girls I'm seeing, I just decided to end it with her. It's done. It's over. She actually sent me a message. This was a couple of days ago, but she sent me a message today. She's like, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Nope. Too little, too late, baby." Why may be the question. Why? Because I don't, and definitively now, I used to give a little leeway depending on who it was with and so on. What rank did I achieve in the Air Force? Ask me that in a second. Let me finish. Actually, no, I'll answer that, and then we can get back to this girl and why I had to tell her to hit the streets. I signed a 6-year contract. And by signing that contract and the job that I picked, because they needed people in that job, I was given A1C out of basic training. Or I was given E3. It's the same as PFC. So I skipped E2. I went right from E1 to E3. Now, then what happened was Bill Clinton gets into office, and actually he was in office, but then he started passing stuff right away. Bill Clinton and his party, and again, I'm not making this political at all. I really, dude, I will mix it up with people politically. I that's fine, but not on this channel, not on this identity. So, but anyway, Bill, and this, what I'm about to say is just a fact. It's just reality, right? So Bill Clinton came in and he did a thing called RIF, reduction in forces, for those that don't know what that is. And that just means that the focus becomes making the force smaller, making it smaller. And we just cut. Basically, they're going to lay off a ton of people. Because I was an electrician on the nuclear missiles, the long-range nuclear missiles. Because of that job, the fact that Bill Clinton was also negotiating to reduce our arms, even though who he was negotiating with, they weren't reducing theirs much. And this was a deal that Carter initially had started. It's the START treaties, and then START 2. I don't remember who signed START 2. And then Bill Clinton was just ramping it up. So we reduce our nuclear warhead counts by a ton. The Soviets would reduce theirs by a little. Whether you go by straight numbers or proportionally, it was really out of balance. But because of that, my job was going to be getting eliminated. Bases were closing all over the place. We knew one of the North Dakota bases was going to get closed. And so at the time, the girl I was dating at the time, she was in one of the other fields that I wanted to be in, which was weather. And since we were dating, she was in the Guard down in Minneapolis. Her weather unit, they were great and they wanted me. So we looked into a thing called Crystal Palace. And what it would do is active duty can leave and go in the Guard or the Reserve and trade their contract for double the time. And so at the time, I would have been trading the remaining 4 years for 8 years in the Guard. They wanted to receive me. All we needed was my first sergeant and my for my first shirt and my man sergeant. I can't remember what his actual position was, but he was a master sergeant. He was in charge of our unit. Anyway, I needed them to sign off on it, and they wouldn't. And in fact, they were like, whoa, wait a minute. I mean, what's the deal? And I'm like, look, one of these bases is closing. I don't want to be on the short way out with no place to jump, so I may as well jump and make somebody else's job secure. They didn't like that. So instead, I just got an honorable discharge and riffed in straight out. So I left as an A1C. That's how I got A1C, and that's why I was only in for 2 years on a 6-year contract. And I tried to trade it in. I would have happily done weather. And by the way, that weather unit was one of the best in all of the military. They would get called out to support not just the Air Force, but all the branches. And they had people all the time deployed in the Middle East, and they had people all the time deployed in Central America. That's fine. I would have been fine with that. So, yeah. And then when 9/11 happened, I was in the recruiter's office within days. And I tried to get re-enlisted a couple of times, but by then I developed asthma. I couldn't be worldwide certified, so they kept rejecting me. But I tried to get back in. I tried to get back in. All right, look, what do I need for the battle pass, by the way? I need roughly 1,000, so a couple of games. At the very minimum, I'm going to finish tier 42 tonight. At the bare minimum. Even if I have to do that off stream, I'm going to finish it tonight. Okay, so anyway, the other update is that I had to tell a girl, hit the road. We're done. Peace. See ya. Hasta la vista, baby. So here's the deal. For a lot of my life, I just don't like to deal with what I call one-way relationships. And that is where I'm spending more energy on the relationship than the other person. So, for example, my grandfather would never call. He would never write. He would never do anything. He would never visit. In fact, and my grandmother and I were talking about this the last weekend. She did not know this decision was made like this. She did not know that these conversations happened. And until he was on his deathbed. And he was like, I just want Power to forgive me, and I want to see Power, and I'm like, too bad, you made your bed, fucking die in it. So, and Q, you probably would appreciate it, and actually probably not even yet, how much when you graduate basic training, it's a big thing. You survived. You're standing tall, you're a new person. Head up, chest out, shoulders back, heels in, right? And it's natural. It's a big moment. My one phone call for the week was to call my grandfather. My grandfather was a 20-plus year vet. He served in Vietnam, Korea, and World War II. We would wake up on Saturdays when any grandkids were staying at their house, wake up Saturday morning, run into Grandpa's room, lay down in the bed, and get told war stories all the time. I was the first of the grandkids to join the service. I asked him to come from California to San Antonio to attend my Air Force graduation. His response? No, we're not going to go. We just don't travel. Really? When you know how important this is. You talk about how big of a thing it was for you. Really? All right, cool. And I was one of like 5 out of my flight of 60 that had nobody there. I mean, graduating high school, and we're all so proud of that, and everybody's there. And imagine the poor kid whose parents don't go to high school graduation. This is bigger. I will tell you, this was bigger for me than graduating high school and college combined. No, we just don't travel. Less than a year later, my cousin is in the Army and asked, I don't even know if he has, I think it was just given that they were going to. They went to South Carolina. Oh, they didn't just go. They drove to South Carolina for his Army basic training graduation. Wow. Okay, wow. Right? Now, he's an example of what I call an extreme example of what I call a one-way relationship. He would not call. He would not write. He would not do any. He would not visit, with rare exceptions. No, apparently not. Because I got to a, so okay, let me get through this, and if I forget to answer that, then remind me. So he, after a long time of this, I want to say I was married 10 years, and I finally was like, you know what, man? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm spending too much energy to maintain this. I visited you, I don't know how many times, especially when we couldn't afford to travel. We would come from Minnesota to California to visit you. You haven't visited up here. There's always some reason not to, and it's usually something like, we just don't like to travel. I call all the time. I write all the time. I don't get that in response. Yes, but we always answer the phone and talk. That's not the point. I don't do one-way relationships. And for him, it took a long time. And I used to give a lot more deference to romantic relationships. I put a lot more, and I've learned over the past, we'll call it past year and a half, 2 years, a little bit more than that, not to do that anymore. So with him, I'm like, hey, Gramps, I'm not doing this anymore. So if you want a relationship with me, you have to do all the work now. You have to visit, you have to call, you have to write. I'm not initiating a damn thing anymore. Well, I mean, and I'm like, here's how it's going to go. For the next 10 years, I'm going to treat you the way you have treated me the last 10 years. And the following 10 years, I will treat you the way you are going to treat me in the next 10 years. So you need to fix this if you want to hear my voice again. Well, I'm going to be dead by then. I'm like, oh, that's just going to be a too bad thing, isn't it? That's how it will be, because I don't do one-way relationships. And that was the end of the conversation. That was the last time I talked to that man. And supposedly, now some of this comes from my mom, and my mom is, if you've ever watched Everybody Loves Raymond, the mother on that show is my mother. My mother will create drama. She'll, whisper in your ear, whisper in my ear, so that you and I go, wait a minute, and then we fight, and then she'll come in, and she will come to save the day. That's her. So she will try to manipulate a situation so that she can look like the hero. She'll make shit up if she has to look like the hero. Oh my God, Q, that shit would happen all the time. All the time. So here's what's sad. I mean, and I don't look, if you guys take this with a grain of salt, everyone complains that they're the lowest one on the totem pole in their family. I get it. That's fine. If you want to dismiss it, that's cool. Because I agree. I hear these stories from somebody else. And I'm like, yeah, Are you sure? I mean, there's got to be more to that story. But I will say this. My sister has come out and told me that my grandmother acknowledged to her, she's never done it to me, acknowledged to my sister that there were favorites. Well, of course there's favorites. There's always favorites. And the favorites for my grandparents are my aunt's kids, her two shitheads. They are miserable excuses for people, let me tell you. And I could get into a bunch of stories, but we're just going to leave it like that. They are absolutely miserable excuses for people. They are the favorites and have been since birth. They're the first and the third of the grandchildren. Actually, first and fourth if you count my sister that died. She died when she was 2 years old. Or 2 days old. She was a preemie. So, me, my sister, and my brother, in the grandparents' view, are third, fourth, and fifth. And my sister's opinion, and she apparently told the family, from her own observation, and my brother kind of concurred this, that 3, 4 could be either of them. I was easily the fifth for no reason. And I got stories from childhood that I can share that you'll make you go, oh my God. Now, within my own family, my mother just treats all three of us equally bad. My brother he's kind of like, nah, whatever, and he lives close and he puts up with her shit, so she talks to him. My sister will, forgive and forget, and I don't. After a certain amount of time, I'm like, fuck this. So my mom and I don't talk. Of the three of us, though, with my stepdad, easily, and it's understandable, easily his son, my brother, number one. And my sister and I, his stepchildren, far second and third. I mean, if you know it and you share it, that's different. That is not how good. Let me tell you this one from childhood. This is one of the stories. So, actually, no, I'll tell this one. So, when we were kids, there's a bakery down the store. It was called the Dolly Madison. They had fruit pies and just a decent sized bakery. The floor space is probably about the size of a 7-Eleven. Okay. A very popular place in the town for us to go. And so when the grandkids were there, Grandma would load us up in the car and we'd go down there and, we're supposed to pick out our fruit pies while she's picking out all the other stuff that she needs for the week or 2 weeks. Fruit pies. I didn't like many of them. I thought they were disgusting. There was one flavor that I liked and would eat on a regular basis. It was the chocolate pudding filled fruit pie. Right? Think like Hot Pockets, but with fruit in it. Okay? And then you refrigerate them instead of putting them in the microwave. Although some of them, I imagine you could. Like the apple one probably would have been amazing if you put it in the microwave. The chocolate-filled one. That was the only one that I really liked. I could tolerate the apple one every now and then. But I'm not a real big apple pie kind of guy anyway. So, the chocolate one. Now, here's what would happen. All the other kids had other ones that they liked. Someone liked, most of them liked apple. Some of them liked cherry. Some of them, right? They all had other ones that they liked or would try. Me, I already knew. I tried them. I don't like them. I like chocolate. So we all pick out, 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. I eat mine and guarantee by the next day, the chocolate ones are gone. I ate one of them. Who ate the rest of them? Take a guess. Take a guess. Yeah. All the other grandkids ate the rest. Well, they like them too. So what am I picking? Why am I picking? So the next time we would go, I just wouldn't pick any. Oh, you're just being so petty. What am I picking? Sometimes I might pick one so I could eat it that day. Because I knew the rest of them would not be in my mouth. Exactly. But no, they picked all the other shit. Exactly. So what would happen if I picked just the one for that day, or if I picked nothing? I'd get in trouble. I would get scolded. I was told I was being petty. The fuck? Depending on my mood, if I got scolded and I go pick something, fine. I'd pick some god awful shit I didn't even know existed. I'm sure there was one like probably celery. I'll pick that. Nobody's eating those. And my grandfather was so cheap that he wouldn't let them throw it out, so they couldn't get replacements for a long time. So that's the kind of shit growing up. Anyway, all of this to get back to, I don't do one-way relationships, right? I don't. I refuse. And it has been slowly, like yesterday's question of the, if nobody answered it, by the way, if nobody answered it, let me read it. Yesterday's question of the day. What important lesson have you learned through trial and error? How to end one-way relationships. That's the important one that I learned. How to end one-way relationships. I won't do them. So, how did we start down this road to begin with? Well, not to make pop rocks in your attic. Oh, that's incredible. That's awesome. Do they just explode? Does the bag explode? Tell me more. I have to know. Oh my God, that's awesome. You did it a few times. Oh my God, that's insane. So, okay. So all of this about one-way relationships to get to this. So one of the girls that I've been off and on with this summer, I finally told her, "You're done." I didn't say it like that. I'm just like, I don't think we need to call each other anymore. Why? Because I'm tired of being the one that has to initiate all the communication. I'm done with it. Even if you're just like friends, you gotta do more than that. I gotta hear from you sometimes. And if I don't, fine. Walk on your fucking way and get out of my life. They exploded around the attic or just go into the cotton candy. And they were easy to hide. That's so funny. So I'm gonna have to tell the story or the reason why to Mad Dog, because yeah, I'm just done. I'm done. And so that was this weekend. I'm like, you know what? It's time to pull the plug. It's been a few weeks. Actually, it's been about a month and a half. Fuck it. Done. Peace. Cheers. And so she sends me a message today, by the way. Hey, what's going on? What are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, nope. Sorry. I really don't think we need to be calling each other anymore. Why? I'm trying. I just initiated. Too late. Too late. I'm not going to sit around for 2 months to see if you're going to get caught up on this. I'm not going to sit around and wait 2 months. You had your chance. Goodbye. Too much boron into the mixture? What the fuck? By the way, Q, you realize we've been talking. I haven't played a single round yet. We've been talking for an hour. Is that awesome? I told you, I don't mind this. I love this. I like telling. I like interact. Look, if the next time I do a 24-hour stream, if most of it ends up being just talking like this, I am down. I love this. You hear the next time you hear about Q, anybody listening to the VODs, listening on YouTube, listening on TikTok, anyone listening here right now, you hear about the 24-hour stream the next time it's scheduled, come up with topics you want to talk about. Come up with questions you want to ask. I would much rather do this for the majority of it. I'm not going to lie, but by the way, you got to go to stay. Gotcha. I'm not going to lie. 17 hours with Z, God bless her. And I love Z. I don't regret a minute of that. 17 hours of Valor was a lot. Okay, it wasn't quite 17 hours. We did Gardic, we did a few other things, but yeah. You can help from the shadows? I just talking. I just love it. I love that. My favorite shows, by the way, that when I was on the radio, I could have all of the topics ready to go. The clocks were set, 20 minutes this segment, that. This one's 2 seconds. I can have all of that. The phone call that derailed us and took us down a different direction were the best. They were the most fun. In fact, there was, oh my God, I didn't even plan on talking about this. So I used to do mobile DJ, and my manager for that Friday or Saturday night when I was doing mobile DJ was my producer. So I was his boss on Saturday, Sunday. He was my boss Friday, Saturday. And so during one of my gigs, it was a prom. It was one of their regular clients. It was super important, so he put me on it. And he came in. He was making the rounds around with all of the DJs, but he came in on that one because it's an important client. And so he comes up, and they had put me on a riser, so I was like on a stage so I could overlook the floor better, which was great. That floor was packed. This Catholic school knew how to party, let me tell you. Now, I was told by one of the staff there that there was to be a strict daylight rule or sunlight rule, depending on where you are in the country. And I'm like, that's on you. I can't do that. I can't. I play a song. It's in the dark. That's on you guys to walk the floor. I'll announce it. I will definitely do that, but I can't unless you walk up here and tell me. So at one point in the night, they walked over and they're like, these songs are gone. Okay. You look at the library and tell me what you want done. You guys are paying it. Not, they're dancing, but you're the one paying me. So you tell me what you want. And they gave me a list. And boy, let me tell you what those bastards did. So I go to the songs that they approved now. And I start playing those. The kids melted down on staff. And then staff said it was me that did that. That's fine. Whatever. You should pay me extra if you're going to throw me under the bus with your own lie like that. But whatever. And then, now we're getting back on track. They acquiesce. I'm back to go ahead and play their stuff again. Okay, fine. Right? Anyway, my boss comes. And we're on that stage. We're playing. I think it was Sandstorm. I was just about to play Sandstorm, and he had made the comment, these dresses are getting lower and lower cut every year. And I'm like, yeah, they are pretty low cut. I'm actually uncomfortable being on a riser, and I kept playing the song and then stepping down off the riser off to the side. because it was really uncomfortable. Those dresses were so low. Anyway, we talked a little bit about it then. I'm like, dude, you know what? During first segment of tomorrow's show, we should talk about this a little bit. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So we did. Next morning, we talk about that a little bit. Oh my God, so we were doing this, and the dresses. What the hell? Man, that lit it was like throwing gasoline on the phone lines, and that topic was the match. Whoosh! The phones blew up. I thought we were going to talk about it for 5 minutes, do the other things inside of my opening segment. We did the opening segment. We teased a couple of topics for the rest of the show. But no, man, once we started talking, because we didn't take calls during the first segment of either hour. Unless things really blew up, we would take calls in later hours to start out. But the first hour, first segment, hands off, no phone calls, period. So anyway, the phones blew up. And here I thought we were going to talk about this for like 5 seconds, nuzzled somewhere inside of segment 1. And no, man, that took over. It's crazy how that kind of stuff happens, man. All right. Anyway, holy, that was a big, giant trip down memory lane. An hour and 10 that we've been talking. Let's go finish my battle pass. Finish that tier on the battle pass. Take a little bit of a breather. That was a lot of talking. Why is my camera... Wait a minute.
Match found.
Oh, that was the delivery. Okay. Like, why is the sensor going nuts on my camera? Okay, that makes sense. The motion detector was going crazy, but I just missed the alerts while we were talking. That's all.
Death match. Warm up.
Oh, man. I didn't buy my gun fast enough. Bastard. Did you guys see the one yesterday with all the immortals and... I started that one out 6-0 in the warm-up and then got destroyed. Ooh, nice shot. That was terrible. Oh, no. All right, this lobby has 1 ascendant, 3 diamonds, 4 plats, a gold, me, and 2 other silvers.
Lights out.
I'm gonna swing it like that. Deserve that death.
Dead.
Dominating.
Whoops. That's bad.
Back off.
Come on, I hear all these footsteps and nobody's here. He's got an operator in there. I feel obligated to try to take it on. Okay. This way. Oh my god! I didn't even see him and then I froze up. What the fuck? Huh. Okay. That's weird. I saw him and still... God dang, what's wrong with me? By the way, yes, I am still feeling sick. Oh, wow. Okay. What? Bastards. I feel like going around B, getting that operator. In fact, I'm gonna try that. One operator player. What? Diamond. What you get, you operating bitch. Woo! Why are those two holding that kind of an angle, though? Oh my god, there's... What a cringe fucker. Oh, jeez. I just stared at him! How can I get there?
Headshot.
I don't hear it anymore. Is he gone? Nope. Nope, I know where he's at. I can't get there.
Bad luck.
Is he not there? Or is he just holding a really tight angle? No, he's back in B right now. Damn. Guess I got the wrong gun for this. What? That scared the shit out of me. Oh, no way. Why'd I take that? Why the fuck did I take that? So stupid. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. Now I bought that. What the hell?
Idiot.
Oh, shit. I need to die. Come here, shoot me. I can't have that gun. The fuck was that? I just feel like just sit here. Oh shit, it's you! You yellow-haired freak! Jesus. What was he? The Ascendant, I guess.
10
whatever.
kills remaining.
Awful. Bitch! Finally got him. He's not that much better. I don't know why I'm getting destroyed by him. He's just a silver. I want that operator. Where's that fucker at? I don't hear him anymore. Is he not dead? Oh, you son of a bitch. That sucked. Did he leave the game? Hello. Oh shit! I just realized I'm at the bottom here. Oh. Damn, he moved back up. Too bad. Hey, back, bitch.
5 kills remaining.
Ooh, ouch. I'm awful at this game. God bless, I'm awful. Whoa! What? Crosshair was there. Dude. It's gotta be the fever still. We saw last night how bad my gameplay was affected. Someone, KO, just get your last 5 kills for shit's sake. I'm bored. I'm bored and running a fever. I don't even want to be on this fucking map. Someone's bouncing around. I knew it! Oh, I just whipped. I'm unbelievable. Unbelievable. A diamond. That was not a diamond swing. Wait, what happened? Wait, where'd everybody go? Sincerely, there's 4 people left here? Sage, come get me at B. I just want this over. Three people! There's 3 people! What the fuck happened? 2 people!
1 minute remaining.
I say we just dance this out.
Carefully.
Ah, that was too bad. What'd I get her for?
Pathetic.
Couldn't get behind for the right
30
click.
seconds left.
Oh, Sage, where are you? Damn it, I got it for 175. That sucks.
10 seconds left.
So, what the... How scuffed is that? GG's? Hey, Plaza, how's it going? You just missed an hour long of just talking. This is literally, after being on for an hour, what is it, hour 20? This is literally the first round. And how awful was that? God bless, that was dumb. So stupid. I wish I could delete that. How dumb. Although, wait. Although, hey, how far am I now? Oh yeah. So I got to the. I've achieved my goal for the evening, which was to finish tier 42. Tier 42. How are you doing? Didn't hear from you for a while. A lot happening over here, actually. We talked about most of it during the first hour.
Match found.
Okay, towards the end of the first hour. Towards the end of the first hour, we talked about some of the things going on over here. I just realized I need to figure out how to get that stupid thing to stop showing up. Let's see, Spike Rush. I don't even feel like thinking. Fuck it. Still got a fever. Still not feeling well. Oh, I didn't even look up where summer camp is, or fall camp is. I don't know how long of a drive that is. Got to take the boy to that tomorrow. I don't even know how long of a drive that is.
Match found.
Match found. Just some spikies. Some spikes. Some spike rushes. Gonna sunset for this.
I am the beginning. I am the end.
All right. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Take a quick peek of that as we're loading in. A 1.2. Okay, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Okay.
Spike rush.
Sounds
Say,
good.
I'll teach you how to control my seekers if you teach me how to raise the dead. Fair trade, I reckon.
Boom, boom, boom. Jet's in mid, so that's for sure.
Enemy spotted B.
Come on.
Return reloading.
Alright, so we got my assist. I'm happy.
No escape.
I'm happy I got my assist.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left. One
Okay, I was
enemy
gonna say I
remaining.
believe, but holy. Maybe not.
Ultimate ready.
He's behind you. He's behind you.
Ten seconds left. Clutch.
I have seen death, and I am not impressed.
You could let some of us help, Deadlock. Just an idea.
All right, let's go back over to A. Someone says I haven't played in 2 weeks. Oh, I'll be looking at my knife. I said, well, it's something about running around picking up guns and looking at them.
Ultimate is ready.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, okay. Well, I got one. I got mine! I gotta find that video that says that that is just a
Last
terrible
round
thing.
before the switch.
Somewhere in the chat. That's funny.
The hunt begins.
Watch them
I died
run.
doing this.
Get out of my way!
Look behind you.
The paranoia helped that.
Spike planted.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Finished. My ult ready. Seek them out.
One enemy remaining.
Holy.
Hawk out.
Cover going out.
Stealing sight.
She was in my smoke.
They're concussed.
My ult ready.
I mean, the smoke won it. I just didn't play it right.
Switching sides. Match point.
A single battle between us and victory.
Which way shall we go? Which way do we go?
They're weak. Good. Shadows traveling.
One enemy remaining.
No way! Ah, oof.
Last player standing.
Oh my god.
Attackers win.
Reap what you sow.
That was too bad. They're like, I'll PayPal everybody 50 cents if you let me win. Let us play one more. No, sorry. It's just not in the cards. I had no control over that. I played like dog shit. And being that I'm still sick, I probably will continue to play like dog shit tonight. That's okay. We're okay with that. We're okay with playing like dog shit when you're feeling sick, right?
Thanks for the follow.
Hey, thank you guys for the follow. Thank you very much for coming in. Wait, who were you in that? I played like such ass in that game. Just dog water. And that's okay. That's why we play Spike.
Match
right?
found.
That's why we do that. Because it's just for fun. It's just for fun. After spending an hour and a half, though, just chatting, that was literally my first game.
I am the beginning. I am the end.
Let's see if we can do a little better here. Although Sunset, I'm still not comfortable on. Like, there was that round. I threw a smoke. We were going to defuse. It was the Odin round. I threw a smoke and just... I put it where I wanted. Actually, I didn't put it where I wanted. It ended up being in a fine enough spot. But I just, I'm not used to shadow form and being able to drop smokes quickly. I still have to study where I want to throw it. But, it'll come with time. It will come with time. Hello, hello. Who were you in that last game? Were you the Reyna that was hiding in my smoke and then blew my head off? Making my smoke betray me? Was that you? In the game, I mean, yeah. Who did you play in the game? That's what I mean. Like, wait, were you the one that was going to give 50 cents to everybody if we played one more round? I tried. I was trying to manifest him like, oh, don't do it. Don't. Let them win. Or the jet that got that crazy right click on me because I just was too slow to right click first. I've been having internet issues too, so I wonder if did this game just disconnect or something? Not internet issue. I've been having
Spike
connection
rush.
issues. Oh, there we go.
Just
Good
saying.
lord, that was taking
Wind,
forever.
lightning, we could make
Oh
a
my
storm.
word.
Sounds reckless. Sure, why not?
Geronimo! Ugh. Where? I don't see the paint. Oh, there. Who stands on that? Who stands on that block, man? Oh yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Let him come out. Let him come out.
Not doing it.
30 seconds left.
Oh, they are doing it. Holy shit. Okay.
Ten seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Well, shit, I only got to shoot at one. Well, I got to shoot at two.
Sweet, that went well.
I guess technically I got to
Same
shoot
thing
at
this
two.
time.
I missed one of them. I gotta get better at this.
I am everywhere.
Isn't it? She's lit.
Cover going out. Stealing sight.
This way.
Stay down.
Shadows traveling.
Are they gone? No, they're not.
30 seconds left.
Jet.
One enemy
My ult's
remaining.
ready.
Careful.
Oh, I
Last
remember that battle
round in
pass.
the half.
I remember that battle pass.
I may have jammed my fingers.
Multiple fingers. Two ultimates in the mid.
Party's over.
Holy shit. Okay.
I know exactly where you are.
Okay, that's fine.
Watch them.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining. Spike planted.
Shadows traveling.
That mid smoke. I know some people don't like it, but I love it. I love cutting that thing in half.
Clutch.
That was fun.
Switching sides. Match point.
We can all agree losing sucks. Come on, let's win.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it in time. Fuck.
Do it again.
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
Oh my god.
Removed. 3 killed. My ultimate is ready.
One enemy remaining.
Stealing sight. Watch them run. Shadows traveling.
30 seconds left.
Spike planted.
That was sneaky as fuck, damn it.
I actually jumped.
So did I. I knew the camera saw me. I knew the camera saw me. That's why I was trying to move. Fuck! There went my ace, too.
No. Satchel out. Satchel out. Grenade! Reloading. Enemy spotted A. Enemy spotted
No
A.
more meddling. Shadows traveling.
Reloading.
Nice try.
Come on, one's right here.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Thirty seconds left.
Cover going out. Spike planted. Cover going out. Careful.
Nice.
Attackers win.
Have a good night, everybody.
I will keep watch.
Good night.
That poor guy didn't even know what was coming. I almost feel bad for him. That poor dude. Holy shit. 10-1? That was just crazy. So insane that round was. 10-1. Woo. That's performing above my pay grade right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, a new account statement, huh? Okay.
Match found.
Well, well, well. That was a good one. Kiwi, if you're watching, did you see that round? Did you see that spike rush? I have my moments, my guy. I really should be playing Viper on this, but I just don't feel like it right now. My brain is not really wanting to work like that.
I am the end.
Part of me wants to go do a comp, but I'm just like, do I keep meeting enemies? You know, actually, one of my good friends in my server right now. So this happened a year and a half ago. I was reprogramming some buttons on the Stream Deck, and I had a button that puts that come and watch, and it was supposed to do it in team chat. Well, I did the command wrong, and so at the beginning of the game. In the beginning of the game, since we were 5-stacked, I went to test it, and it went into all chat instead. And sure enough, somebody turned on the stream, and they were very obviously sniping us. And you know what? And my team was just pissed. I'm like, what are they be pissed at me? I'm the dumbass that put it in there. You know, don't get pissed at them. So anyway. After the game was done, one of the other people on that team comes in, and they're like, I'm really sorry. We kept telling him not to do it. It is what it is. It's my fault. My dumbass fault for posting it, for screwing that up. He's been here ever since. Do I keep meeting enemies too? So somewhere around that time, it was really funny. It was on this map even, and it was either a comp or an unrated. I don't remember. But the enemy Omen and we were both just having the game of our lives. And we were getting operator kills, but we kept my operator that I bought. I think I bought it 3rd round, maybe 4th round, whatever the absolute earliest would have been. And I killed the enemy Omen, and we win the round, and then she kills me and takes my operator, and it just that operator went back and forth 3 or 4 times in the half. And it's 2 Omens that are playing really well and outplaying each other, and so at the end of it, we end up being friends. We played. She and I played probably 4 months, and then kind of went our own way. But I don't. It's a game. I mean, if we can't be sociable and meet people afterwards, what in the world, true story, met the girl that I probably fell the deepest in love in my life with. Met her playing Valorant. Although she was on our team. She was one of the randoms. But yeah, met her playing Valorant. Some of my good friends, some of my closest friends I've met playing Valorant. The other ones I've met playing Among Us, but so yeah. Do I keep meeting enemies? I like it. I like when people come in here and talk.
Spike rush.
Don't worry, team. If
I
you
didn't even look
die,
this-
I have your memories.
I didn't even look this group up. Okay, 1 flat. That's all we know. Okay, cool. Frenzy, and it's my dragon frenzy. Now I'm happy.
Shadows traveling.
Reload.
Enemy spotted. B. Surprise.
I looked away for a second. I almost died looking at the minimap. And I know better than that shit. Is he just AFK? Damn.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, nice.
Cutting through.
The enemy only looks composed. Their
Actually,
hearts
forgot to
feel
look.
a difference.
Flare 9750. I forgot to look who you were on that other game. Oh, they do have an AFK. That Phoenix was AFK. That's sad. That's never fun.
Cover going out.
I couldn't get the second shot off. God dang it. I hate shotguns. I'm so bad with them.
One down. Pardon their vision. Inside.
Oops. One enemy remaining.
My ult right. Reload.
Right under, you saw it! Right under, right under!
There you are. Reloading.
Was getting a little bit nervous there.
Last round before the switch.
They should probably reevaluate their approach.
Won't happen again.
Cover going out.
Enemy spotted B. Cypher buried.
Here.
I'm so pissed off right now.
Planted.
Placing swamp grenade.
Olam, are you actually here? Did I see that correctly?
Last player standing.
Results.
I swear I heard somebody under there, but I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Almost got an ace a couple ago, but jumped scared. I got outratted by the
Switching
Cypher.
sides.
He had a really good play. I can't take anything away from it.
It was great knowing you all. Nope. I'm still gonna use my hard drive. Yes. Thanks. Placing sentry.
Damn.
Multiple enemies mid.
Decoy.
Night night.
No. Shit.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
I got mine. I
Do you
got
see
mine.
under my hood, Cypher? Does it scare you?
I got mine.
Hold those angles.
Turret out.
Decoy.
Watch this. Enemy spotted A.
Don't get
Oh
One
my
enemy
god.
remaining.
I'm just so slow right now. I'm so sick that I'm so slow.
I'll return. It's my
Nice job. Nice job.
Placing swamp grenade.
Match point.
Let's clean up. We're done here. Hey.
No.
Hey. Hey.
You did well.
Yes.
Placing sentry.
Shadows traveling.
Enemy spotted B. Turrets destroyed. Enemy killed.
Decoy.
Fire in the hole!
Uh-oh.
Enemy spotted B.
Cover going out. Die.
One enemy remaining.
I know exactly where you are.
Reloading.
Defenders win.
There we go.
Hold on to this moment.
A little bit of redemption there. That was awful. Oh my god. That was just bad stuff. Holy. That was terrible. How do you go from 10-1 to that? How? How, I ask you? Boom, 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 boom. You know, I almost made the dumb comment. We're just going to go until we hit tier 33 and finish that. That's not happening tonight. It's just not going to happen. I have no intention of sticking around that long. No intention. I'm tired, sick.
Match found.
And I have a little boy in my bed right now that's probably sleeping sideways, and when I go to lay down, he's gonna kick me out of bed like he always does. Little boy, he's so funny. He wakes up in the morning and he goes, "Did I kick you out of bed?" And I'll tell him, "Yes, you did." And then he just laughs. He thinks it's so funny. It's not funny. You're gonna start sleeping in your own bed if you keep doing that. He thinks it's so funny. But he's been scared lately, so we're gonna have to do some sort of ritual or something in his room. I don't know why he's scared all of a sudden. What is it with toddlers where they just turn sideways? How do they sleep sideways? I was dating a girl once that she would just sprawl, and by the end of the night it would leave me with basically I lay on my side and that's all I had. And after a while I was like, this can't happen. You gotta learn how to sleep. Put up barriers in the bed like that. It's so crazy. Have to figure out where baby's
Match found.
falls camp is. Mom's been taking him last week. Now that he's here. Oops, someone quit during agent selection. Okay.
Match found.
All right, Lotus. Worst map in the game. Oh, someone locked that. Well, let's see. We can. You know what? I'll play Viper, and if they don't like it, fuck it. I don't care. Hello, how's it going?
It's good. Just chilling.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. The weekend is almost over though.
It is almost over. Let's see. 2 gold. Ooh, an iron. Ooh, and they play like an iron too, it looks like. $1.2. How am I? See, I guess we're getting
Spike
up there.
rush.
That's just
Another
terrible.
site on the brink of destruction.
All
At
right, I'm
least
warning you
we're
right now.
consistent.
I've got a fever. I'm not feeling well, so my gameplay is going to be ass. Oh wait, what was that?
That sounds like you should not be playing. Like you gotta take care of yourself, dude.
Got a couple of A.
Going out.
Dead fool.
Oh, she didn't see me move. Ah!
Cutting their vision.
Do that, I'm playing it so badly. Sorry.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Ingat ka. Don't get stabbed. Bad way to go.
You know, Neon, you're right. I probably should not be playing. But see, here's what happened. My ex has COVID, so she sent my son to me, and now he's gonna end up giving it to me.
Down.
So this is probably the last time I get to play in a while.
Understandable.
God damn, you have a child.
Ah! Toxins. Sorry, I died. Anyway, usually when I'm sick, if I'm playing games, it gets worse for me.
They're all on A, by the way. I forgot to call that out while I was dying. I believe. You guys got this, I believe.
Cutting their vision.
Get him, Reyna!
Stealing sight.
Let's see how this Omen plays.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
One tree, one site.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh.
Enemy
Oh,
spotted
Oh, she was up there.
I gotta defuse.
A. You really expect that to work.
Nice.
I guess she was safe.
Last round in the half.
Now it's my turn.
No chance they do that again, right? No chance.
Hold those angles. Toxins going up.
Next.
Go away. Toxin screen down.
Spike
Damn,
planted.
she heals off of that.
Enemy kill. Blocking sight.
Stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it.
Last player
Should've stuck
standing.
it. Should have stuck it.
Hey,
Nice try. Oh,
Switching
now I
sides.
feel even worse for not getting my ace a couple games ago.
They think no pain. I can't begin to comprehend it.
Pretty much.
Toxins going up. Ooh. Enemy spotted C. Toxin screen down. Erased.
Shadows travel. Enemy spotted.
No way! No way!
one enemy remaining.
You can go A. Reyna, you can go A.
30 seconds left.
How sad. You're just like everyone else.
She's like, I'll go away after I get the kill. I love it.
My double thinks she can take me? Bad call.
Not sure what I really like for a wall here. I like this because it blocks a lot off. Let's do this.
Toxins going up.
Shadows traveling.
Toxin screen down.
Give in.
She was here.
Cover going out.
30 seconds left.
Fuck. That's what I get for doing that.
One enemy remaining.
Nice job.
My ultimate is not.
Match point.
Oh look, they're desperate.
See, I think that actually.
Breathe deep. Toxins going up. Toxin screen down.
No way! This Reyna's destroying my life!
I know exactly where.
Wait, Dolphin? I know Dolphin! Wait, if that's who I think it is, I wonder if he's streaming right now.
One enemy remaining.
Wait, I know who Dolphin is. No wonder I'm getting wrecked. That's who I think it is. Holy buckets, man.
Nice.
Attackers win.
Is the breathing? Excellent.
Have a good night, everybody. Let me see. No, I don't see him. He's not. If it's who I think it is, at least he's not streaming. So. At least if it's who I think it is, he's not streaming. But no wonder I got destroyed. Just obliterated me. Made me kind of hate being alive. You know, that whole... Nope, I don't see him streaming. So that's not... Maybe that's not who I think it is. I thought it was Dolphin something or other. But... yeah, holy buckets. Holy buckets. All right, like honestly, I don't know how much more I'm gonna go. I'm just not feeling well. So we'll fire one more off. Thought I was gonna finish the dailies, but apparently I'm not.
Match found.
Apparently I'm not going to, and that's okay. Oop, I got a message. Hey, Dolphin, were you just in Lotus game? As Reyna? I'm not done crying from how badly I got shat on. So you're going to have to carry. I hope that's okay. All right, do I lock this in? Do I just be the jerk and lock this in? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I am the beginning.
Forgot what button was my
I
voice.
am the end.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I didn't know if we were gonna do it or not. That everyone started locking, so I'm sorry. What was that, Dolphin?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. New. Any tips? Uninstall, quit, walk away. Don't do it. Leave now while you have the chance. I'm just tired. And sick. And tired. And sick. Should probably turn this off so that doesn't block. Let's see. Dolphin at 1.5 in 5 matches. That would kind of make sense. I mean, he just went
Spike
crazy
rush.
in that one.
Oi,
Holy.
Wait, what? I'm listening to music. Let me
Man, I didn't even realize we were on. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Gotta go. Where are you? Coming through.
Shadows traveling. Shadows traveling.
Here we go. Enemy B.
Someone's coming back this way, right? Someone is coming back this way.
I've got your trail.
Kills my copy.
Last player standing.
Oh! Oh, shit. Just hurt.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Thirty seconds left.
Wait, I swear I heard her. Hold on. Oh, I guess not. Because the two smokes blocked everybody.
Fade. We will show them the
Okay,
true
now we know.
meaning of fear.
First smoke blocked 2. Hey, so that round, if you guys care. 2 were on A link to start the round. 3 were on B link
Claw through
or
them.
C link to start the round.
I'm out of here. Bring them down. Multiple enemies.
One down.
Cover going out.
Enemy A.
No more.
Last player
My
standing.
ultimate is ready. Watch them run.
Thirty seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Spike planted. No.
Oh, my bad.
That was a crazy shot.
It really was. I thought I played that well. I probably should mark that
Last
so that
round
we
before
can
the
take a look at
switch.
that later.
Oh,
I thought I played that right.
Minha família. We
thought I played it right.
Let's fly.
I've got your trail. Gotta go.
Cover going out. Shadow.
Face your fear!
They don't actually.
I'll find you. Bring them down. Fire in the hole! Bam.
No way.
Silence, Dream Seer. My ult is ready.
That's so sad.
One enemy remaining.
Nightmare, take them!
I died. Got ult, but I died. I died with ult. Ultied.
Switching sides. You see?
Go, go, go!
There's still plenty of fun to be had.
Frenzy.
Let's make some chaos.
Something tells me.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy A.
Oh, someone's over here.
Remove.
Got him. Enemy kill.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Shadows traveling.
Blocking sight. Shame. I love it.
What is he not? Is he saving again?
Hey! Fight till the end.
Weird.
No matter. Go, go, go!
Weird. That poor Raze has no idea. She had no idea what got her.
Kick them out. I don't do visitors.
That paranoia, though, is what saved me with that play.
Enemy mid.
Cover going out.
Taken out. Alex,
One enemy remaining.
Careful. Still just human.
Match point.
Nice.
Spirit is cracking. Now shatter it.
She didn't try to get the orb again this time. I thought she would. Fade's got ridiculous ping. That Phoenix did go AFK. Just a scuffed game all around.
Cover going out.
Now we run.
Face your fear!
What? No! No!
Last player standing.
That was sad.
You will not kill my
That was just a sad round. Sad performance by me.
Sudden death.
I'm out of here.
We just got outplayed by a 4v5.
Keep up. I've got your trail. Fire in the hole!
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Oh man, not fair.
Shadows traveling.
Nightmare, take them!
Marked one. Push a button. Save the day.
GG's.
Defenders win.
Rest
Have a good night,
now.
everybody.
I will keep watch.
He said no. Oh man. Oh man. We're not getting the next level of Battle Pass done tonight. But holy cow, we are really far. The next set of weeklies next set of weeklies will be 32, 40, like 48,000. So tomorrow night's weeklies will put us most of the way through with tier 40, almost done with tier 45, I think. So we'll just wait for that, right? We just wait for that. In the meantime, sub goals. 5 more subs, and the beard is gone. Gone. So, 5 more subs. Beard is gone. For those of you that are wondering, it is actually kind of long. I'd say it's probably a good 6 inches long. The beard is from the chin. And then I should lower that 200 sub. There's no shot. I will shave my head down to a buzz cut if we hit that last goal. I might lower that actually. I might actually lower that. Might actually lower that. All right. Well, I've got some things I got to take care of. We don't have a whole lot of interaction going on tonight, and I'm still just not feeling good. So we're just gonna end it. We're gonna end it. Let me see if I can find someone to raid though. Hold on. There's Queen Mo, but meh. How about Sayarimi? Sayarimi, maybe? Let me see. We'll find someone. Don't go away. We'll find someone. In the meantime, I am planning on being back on tomorrow night. We'll just have to see. I'll probably take a COVID test tomorrow. See how it's going. See how the boy is doing. So I'm not gonna guarantee anything, but the intention is there. Yeah, Kibi. I mean, Nobody's on. I'm not able to really hold things down by myself. Although, did you see the 10-1 game? The 10-1 Spike Rush? Did you see that? Unless you got something that we can talk about, I'm just saying. Did you see the ace that I missed because I got jump scared by a better rat? Yeah, watch me omen dip him. Yeah, yeah. I'm so slow tonight. I had omen taken away from me twice. I'm so slow. I didn't play. I mean, let's be honest. As sick as I have been the past couple of nights, I didn't play too badly tonight, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just dying, man. I am dying. I am dying. All right. So what I think I'll do, I haven't done a raid in a while, so I'm going to I'm gonna send a raid. We're gonna send it over to Sayurimi. Go say hello. Spread some of that happy family cheer. Looks like she's having a pretty good night at Valo too. So I should be back tomorrow night. And you know, hey, if we get locked into conversations again, I'm down with that. Spending an hour and change just talking, I am down with that. That's up to y'alls though. But I will talk to you later. Kibi, by the way, if you want to duo tomorrow night, let me know, and we can do that. And I will talk to everyone later, because I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm gonna go get some rest, some cough drops. Probably should go get some cough syrup. Do the COVID test, see what's going on. Whole thing. You guys have a great night. I appreciate everybody that swung by.